Look at that fish, folks. Another nice, long, lean. We found the right spot, the right conditions. It's starting to happen. That's a walleye, isn't it, Stevie?
Yeah, baby!
Got him.
There we go.
Look at that.
The old double header. Beautiful walleye up here.
Wow. Woohoo!
Peter, that is a monster walleye.
That's the starter. That's the smallest one we're going to catch here. That's it.
Yeah.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Yozuri Fishing Lures, fish the best. Mercury Outboards, go boldly. And Outdoor Canada, Canada's only national fishing and hunting magazine.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's Fishin' Canada Show. I'd like to start out by saying that every once in a while, when searching for shooting locations, we stumble upon a real diamond in the rough, so to speak. Sometimes it's luxurious accommodations out in the middle of nowhere, and other times it's unbelievable world-class fishing. On this trip to Makokibatan Lake, it's all about the latter. When first trying to set up this shoot, I was talking to Kyle Pileski, the owner of Brace Lake Outfitters. He told me about an amazing brook trout, walleye, and pike destination that he thought would be a great idea for us to film. Since brook trout always spark our attention, we were all ears.
When you're up here, if the water and the conditions are allowed, you're able to get down the river and have a shot at that trophy of a lifetime.
Now, you have to realize that this location is not just a lake in the middle of the Ontario forest. This is a lake formed by one of the most famous brook trout rivers in the world, the 982-kilometer-long Albany River. This was music to our ears.
Part of the joy of being on the Albany River in the springtime when the water's still a little cooler, the river itself is not a creek, not a stream, not a brook, it's a river. It is definitely beautiful and majestic, but also holds some of the world's best kept secrets of brook trout fishing.
The Albany River flows northeast from Lake St. Joseph in northwestern Ontario and empties into James Bay. It is 982 kilometers or 610 miles long. It's tied with the Severn River for being the longest river entirely in Ontario. You can navigate the Albany River for the first 400 kilometers.
You know, while visiting our Albany River outpost, you have the opportunity to catch that trophy of a lifetime brook trout, and at the same time, personal best or personal record best of Northern Pike.
Once we dialed in on a date, we were all in, as they say, as to flying in and making contact with arguably Ontario's most beautiful game fish. Now, unfortunately for Ange, he couldn't make this trip. Fortunately for Steve Niedzwiecki, he could. And trust me, Stevie loves brookies along with walleye and northerns. As Steve and I hit the Nakina Air Service Base, we were talking to a few people that just came from Makokibatan, and unfortunately they stated that the brook trout fishing was extremely tough. And this came from a local guide to boot. Not a good start to the trip. They did say, however, that the walleye fishing was absolutely outstanding, and that's a great alternative.
The walleye fishing anywhere in the Albany Basin is second to none. Anywhere that it looks like walleye usually holds an endless amount of walleyes that you can get on a spot and just fish them all day long.
As we arrived at the Outpost camp, there certainly was a sense of anticipation. This is very much the same feeling we get each and every time we set up in a new destination. Makokibatan Lake is a large body of water, being almost 30 kilometers long by 2.5 kilometers wide. The Albany River flows through the Makokibatan, entering at the west end and exiting out of the east. Our arrival put us on the water late in the day, so we decided that our first stop would be to the nearest end of the lake, in a narrowed down high current area. This spot was loaded with walleye. However, between the tough job that Steve was given with boat control and the size of the fish,
It was small.
we'd simply have some fun here and move on to bigger and better things tomorrow. That's the starter. That's the smallest one we're going to catch here. Okay, no more of these. That's it.
Oh, a nice one, Peter.
You just take hold of the boat there, buddy.
Yep, I'm good.
He's not bad. He's not great, but he's not bad. Good starter fish. Good starter fish. Come on, buddy. There we go. Whoa, easy, mama.
God, they're gold, eh?
They're beautiful Northern Ontario walleye, man. They're so perfect looking. Look at that. He ate that giant jig. He just literally ate it. He tapped it. He's not even a big fish. There we go. Look at the belly in that fish. That's the starter. That's the smallest one we're gonna catch here. Okay, no more of these. That's it.
Those are good eating now, Peter.
Oh, buddy, and you can keep that one. You keep 1 over 18 here in this Northern Ontario area. So he hit it a lot more aggressive. I thought it was a bigger fish, Stevie. He went boom, but he still didn't. And he thumped it because he ate it, right?
Oh, there's one. I'm just letting that crystal minnow run in the current.
How is he?
There he is.
That's not a bad fish, I don't think.
Oh,
bring him forward, and then drop back to it. Okay, drop him back now. Oh, not now. Now.
I'll tell you what, Peter. Boat control in this spot's key.
Oh my God, is it ever, buddy? Look at that. I'll get him off for you because you're gonna be. That's a good fish, bro.
Yeah. On the old crystal minnow.
His cheek is shaking. His cheek is pulsing.
It's vibrating. He likes you.
He likes you.
He does like me.
There you go. You can release him.
Oh, look at that. Nice fella right there.
Beautiful walleye.
We'll just let him go right over the side. Go home. Tell Grandpa. It's dinner time.
There you go.
Yeah, baby. I love those crystal minnows, man.
They're money, buddy.
I don't even have to do anything. I just put it in the water and they catch fish.
They'll hold it in the current, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea, Stevie, but he was shallow.
Atta boy.
How's he looking to you? No, same size? That's not bad.
No, he's not bad.
He's in the decent size range.
Yeah. Here, I can allow him.
I got him, bud. I got him. Keep casting.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not bad,
That's
bud.
a good one.
Okay.
There we go. We're rocking and rolling now.
I'm gonna mark a waypoint right here. Mock. That's good enough for that. So not huge, but much better than the little tiny ones.
Yeah, that's still a good fish. He's got to be
22 pounds?
22?
Or 22 pounds, I said. 22.
22 inches
22
for sure.
pounder right there,
For up here, I think those fish are getting nice. There are big fish out here, 25-inch plus, but you know what? You get onto these wind-blown points.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is, a wind-blown point, and they're just, for some reason, I'm seeing fish right now on the Garmin, right there. Look at that.
Yep.
That's not weeds, that's fish. I bet you if I drop straight down, I bet you I could get one.
That's where I've been catching them, straight down, on that crystal minnow.
With a new start and a full day of fishing, we're heading to the far end of the lake, some 30 kilometers away. From there, we can work our way back towards camp, hitting all of Kyle's suggested hotspots and anything else that looks good to us. Although this morning is starting out sunny, the forecast is for high winds, a lot of clouds, and a possible storm. We're going with Kyle's suggestion of 5-inch swim baits, as this is his go-to walleye presentation on Makokibatan. That said, we soon discovered that any 5-inch bright-colored plastic was money, even on the smaller fish.
Here's one. I was just working on a professional overrun.
It's a walleye, isn't it? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice walleye, buddy.
Working on a professional overrun here.
In other words, AKA a backlash.
A backlash. Dragging about 8 feet behind the boat.
It's a decent walleye,
And
buddy.
this is what happens. You see that? Beautiful.
That's amazing.
Oh, and look at that bait
Fell right out. Nice little walleye.
Yeah, that's a good little walleye.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Right off the jack pine in like 12 or 14 feet of water.
That's 17 feet, bud.
17. Trolling in the prop wash, fixing a backlash. There you go. That's how you do her out here.
I told Steve that we should stick with Kyle's Big Jig and Plastics program since it's working. However, if we get a chance, we need to troll or drift some of our big Yozuri minnow baits. Hopefully, we'll have time to experiment.
This is probably the best northern area to come and catch big walleye.
I got something, Stevie, and I think it's not bad.
Nice, right beside the boat. That's
Dude, that
the
was right
thing.
beside the boat. Oh, what is it? Here we go. Easy, buddy.
Oh, big guy. Oh!
Good job. He's just barely in the net, man.
I know. He's heavy, too.
He's a good size. He's a
Oh,
good size
yeah,
pike.
that's a nice one.
Look at his mouth, Steve. He's got another pike or a walleye. He's got a pike in his mouth.
Oh, that is cool.
Okay, look at in here, folks, in his mouth. I don't know if you can see that, if it's open enough. That's a pike tail. That's not a walleye tail. That's a pike tail in there.
And look at how fat he is.
Look at the gut. Look at that.
Look at the gut. That's
the
that
pike.
fish in there.
There's the pike in there.
That's cool.
That's crazy. Not even a big pike, but man, that's
And
why he
he's
didn't
still,
fight.
Yeah, he's still eating your bait.
Yeah, that's why he didn't fight very much, though, right? Because he's so full. Gone. Pike eating pike. Oh my God, what a dog eat dog world, eh? With that awesome pike sequence, but only mediocre walleye success so far, we decided to work our way back to our intended shore lunch area. Catching eaters wasn't an issue, but Steve and I wanted to set hooks into something much meatier. A quick shore lunch break, and then it would be back at her.
So good.
As you can probably tell by the history of walleye shows we've shot, a shore lunch is an absolute must. Maybe not every day, but I guarantee you we'll have at least one. With the unbelievable satisfaction of an authentic Northern Canadian shore lunch firmly implanted, it was time to get back at it. Kyle suggested directly in front of Shore Lunch Island, as it's a known Makokibatan hotspot. Sounds good to us. And man, what a hotspot it turned into.
That's a good one.
That's a walleye,
Oh,
isn't it,
yeah,
Stevie?
that's feeling like a walleye for sure.
That feels like a big one.
Yes,
It looks like a big
It
one.
does.
Come on, Steven.
Come on, baby.
No more pikey.
Oh, it's a walleye. And it's a big one.
That's a nice fish, bro.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
You got him. Look at the opaque eyes on that guy.
Oh, he's
Might
got
be blind.
I think he is.
He ate that jig pretty good.
Well, I guess they don't need eyes to eat that jig. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy's got cataracts. Yeah. There we go.
Jig.
Look at this
Look
guy.
at that eye.
Nice.
Look at the eye on that thing.
I think this must
Is
be
it
an
both
old
eyes or just the
fish.
one?
Just the one. He's good
that
on
one's
that
good.
side.
Yeah. Look at that eye,
side,
folks.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been damaged. There's a little blood spot on it or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, these fish are beat up. There's big northerns out here chowing down on these fellas, even though that is a big, long, beautiful walleye. Right
Good
on,
one, buddy.
Petey.
Good one. You get the one-eyed jack there, buddy.
Yes,
Throws
sir.
a pike and call him a
Let's
one-eyed
get him
jack.
back in the water. There you go, buddy. See you later.
That one, Stevie.
Oh, nice. Another one. Right on Walleye Pass out here.
Right on Walleye Pass, buddy.
There he is. Oh, another nice walleye.
Oh, yeah. He ate it. That one ate it.
Man, oh man, is he ever a nice, beautiful looking walleye.
Look at this. It's gone. The jig is gone.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh, look at how deep that is in there.
I know. I can't believe the color, too, eh?
Well, let's see if I can. Oh, he's long. He's a lean one. That's all.
Yeah.
Folks, you know the walleye fishing is turning on when they take it like that, right there. Look at that fish, folks. Another nice, long, lean Northern Ontario walleye. He's going to try and flip on me, so I'm going to get him back. There you go, buddy. Got one, Stevie?
Atta boy, Peter. On fire.
Might be on fire if the lightning hits us.
Oh, yeah. This is that pre-front thunderstorm shifting by and in the distance and on top of us. Still haven't got a glimpse of him yet, bud.
Me neither, buddy. I love the feel of this one, though.
Oh, it's walleye for sure. He's like under the boat like that. From my experience, northern or
There he
side
is.
to side.
It's a
Oh, yeah,
walleye for
that
sure. It's
is
a nice walleye.
Beautiful eye.
This is a good one.
Nice job, Peter. That's the one right there.
Okay, buddy. Now we're
Look
talking.
at that.
Now we're rocking it.
Now we're rocking and rolling here.
Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Did you see what I did, Steve? The last two fish, I cast out
Yes,
deeper.
I did.
Cast out deeper and let
Yep.
it. There we go, folks.
Look at the teeth in his mouth. He's got eye teeth, that
Turn it
feller.
around for that guy even. That's a nice walleye right there. That's a nice Northern Ontario walleye right there. Get him back. Get him back. That's it.
Oh, I got one, bud.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, me too, buddy.
Nice. The old double header.
Let her
Oh,
just
mine,
drift. Just let
mine
her
feels
drift.
good, man.
Yeah, mine doesn't, so I'll get mine in. Oh, mine's a pike.
Is it?
Perfect, yeah. Okay, that's good.
Oh, I've got a good feeling that this is a nice big walleye.
I have a feeling you're right. I'm hoping you're right and it wasn't a little school of pikeys. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. That's done. Oh, there he is. Nice
Oh,
walleye.
yeah, it's a good one.
Walleye. Oh, get it.
Get in
I
there.
scooped him. I scooped him for you.
That's a great walleye right there. Look at that. I love it when that pops out there like that. There we go. Another beautiful walleye up here. We've been catching these consistently. This is probably the best northern area to come and catch big walleye. Like, I mean, big walleye, small walleye, eaters, trophy. It's amazing. Unbelievable. And Kyle does a wonderful job up here at Brace Lake Outfitters. There you go, buddy. Thanks for the fight. Down he goes.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Good job. Here's your stick.
Thank you.
This hotspot is an area on Makokibatan Lake where Pete and Steve had a fantastic day walleye fishing. The waypoint on your screen will get you right there. Ironically enough, this hotspot is adjacent to what's referred to as Shore Lunch Island. Sounds about perfect to me. Remember though, there are size limits on this lake, so make sure you abide by them. Our guys primarily jig with 5-inch fluke-style plastics, with white being the best color. But every now and then, the boys would cast out a Yozuri Crystal Minnow deep-diving hardbait to search for roaming fish, and that worked as well. Pete mentioned that the walleye here were so tight to the bottom, he was having a hard time locating fish on the live scope. Since a bunch of fish were there, it proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that your traditional screen on your fish finder is still a valuable tool. For more hotspots like this one, check out fishingcanada.com.
Man, I'll tell you what, part of the Albany River system, and getting these things, you're thinking brook trout, you're thinking big pike, it's loaded with these things. Wow. Stevie, my drag was set loose.
Oh, nice. Well, oh, it's a big fish, whatever it is.
Northern, if he's fighting like this. I didn't see any white tip on his tail.
It's hard to tell in this tannic water. They
Yeah, it
all
is.
look gold.
Yeah. And if it's a walleye, it's the one we want. If it's a pike, it's the one we don't want. The walleye.
Oh, yeah.
Nice walleye, buddy. Woo, yeah.
Look at that,
dude.
baby.
Ooh, hook popped out of his mouth.
Oh,
Hook popped out of his mouth.
that's the way you do it.
Oh my God, look at that walleye, folks. Oh, look at that. That is this lake, and it's got a lot of them. It has got a lot of fish this size. That is just a perfect, oh my God. What a great walleye. Like the girth on it. It's got everything going on. Big old ugly head. Whew. Not mine, not Stevie's, the fish. Oh, I love that. I love that, man. That is just a prime, and that's a prime spawning fish. That is the perfect Northern Ontario walleye right there. Just absolutely perfect. Oh.
Geez, that's a better fish right there, boy.
You got her, bud?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
really just reeling as fast as I can.
Yes, sir.
You see him yet?
No.
Good. That means I got in time.
Could be a northern. It's
No,
pulling,
no,
it's
no, no,
pulling
no.
some drag.
No.
But it is right under the boat, which I love, which is totally characteristic of walleye. Oh, yes, it is.
That's a walleye.
That is a walleye right there.
Got him.
Yeah,
But
baby.
that's the tank.
That's the
That's
ticket.
the tank right there.
That is the ticket right there, folks.
Woo.
Oh, yeah. This is why we come up here through Brace Lake Outfitters
You good?
to catch walleye. Oh, yeah. To catch fellas like this right there.
Whoa.
That is a monster walleye. That is a monster walleye right there.
Stevie.
Oh, I'm pumped.
Buddy.
And this is some of the most amazing fishing. To do it out here, we've got some storms rolling through. You get a walleye chop here and there, and then it settles down. We found a beautiful ridge. Let's get him back in the water here. There we go. Oh, wait,
Man.
big guy. Yeah. Thanks, brother.
Woo! Good fish, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way to take a Northern Ontario's walleye trip right there.
That's right.
Let's go get another one.
Yeah.
What the heck? Got one, Stevie? Just as you made a turn. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Wow, stand down, dude. There he is. Oh, yeah, it's a nice walleye,
yeah.
Stevie. Nice walleye.
Oh, Peter, that's a beauty.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nice job.
That's a good one, brother. Teeth get tangled in the net. Look at that for a
Nice.
beautiful walleye, folks. Man, I'll tell you what, for part of the Albany River system, and getting these things, you're thinking brook trout, you're thinking big pike, there's loaded with these things. Wow. I mean, that's your main species when you come up on a trip like this. And then the other ones are bonus. Because you can catch a lot of them.
Beautiful job, buddy.
Woo!
Yeah.
That was fun. Man, that thing fought hard. What a great fish. Wow. Fishery is insane. It is insane, honestly. Well, there you have it, my friends. A spectacular walleye shoot and with no live bait. And as a bonus, Steve and I decided to troll our way back to the cabin and, you guessed it, they crushed our minnow baits as well. A future show on our YouTube channel. That's it.
Last hanger. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's heavy fish, man.
Can you tell? We love fishing for big walleye.
Getting There. Brought to you by the Outdoor Journal Radio Podcast Network.
To get to today's crazy fish after fish walleye destination, Pete and Steve first drove north on Highway 400 to Highway 11. At North Bay, they turned right to continue on Highway 11. They drove west for a while until they reached 584. They headed north and then turned left on Cordingley Lake Road. From there, it's a short drive down a gravel road to the Nakina Air Service Base. Since this was a long haul for the boys, they overnighted at a local motel before their scheduled flight day. Once at the seaplane base the next morning, it was a quick tally on total weight, and then they took off for a 45-minute flight to Makokibatan Lake on the Albany River system. For those looking for more of the lodge experience, Brace Lake Outfitters have everything you need at their main lodge. With access to Brace, Meta, and Our Lakes, you have a vast amount of water to enjoy. Lodge owners Kyle and Terry run a top-notch operation here, and we highly recommend any of their packages.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Princecraft Boats, the spirit of boating. Garmin, plot your paradise, reel 'em in. And Ontario, Canada, in partnership with Destination Ontario.
Closed captioning for this episode is brought to you by FishingCanada.com, the gateway to your next fishing adventure.
Come on.